Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good morning, Ultimate Autographs universe, and welcome in to the UA live break room for a little UA in the AM. We're doing a little ripping and sipping. We'll be doing a little waking and breaking, wakey, eggs and breaky. Welcome in. I am your host here, 9:03 a.m. Central Standard Time in Chicago, Illinois on May 22nd, 2025. I'm your host, Rip Camelucci, alongside my co-host and producer, Mike Napolitano. Mike, baby, how you doing this morning?
Pretty good. And here on a Jersey Thursday. Very nice.
Oh my God, I'm so
But you were
so quenched. I'm so parched. Oh, I need to drink something.
Thirsty.
I'm gonna drink my Jersey because I'm thirsty.
you are very on point today because not only is it Thirsty Jersey Thursday, but we've got some basketball in the room.
Well, not just that, but we have Mr. 13 right here, Steve Nash, on a ball in our basketball series, but also wore this in homage out of love for our new MVP, and I figured I'd wear the last Canadian MVP that we had.
Yeah, okay.
A former 2-time MVP, Steve Nash here.
I get you.
Congrats to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander on winning his first MVP.
He's a legend.
The league waited a long time to make their announcement on this, didn't they?
Yeah.
I feel like normally it's around like second round, something like that.
Yeah, I think they pushed it a week or two. Yeah, this year's been weird though, all around, I guess, but yeah.
This year has been weird all around. You are right about that.
I think it was no doubt that it was going to SGA.
Yeah, he won the vote, I believe, like 70-something to 20-something.
Yeah,
it was pretty
clear-cut.
overwhelming.
Yeah,
in Shea's favor, but yeah, and he's one up. Him and his Thunder are up 1-0 on the Timberwolves. The Indiana Pacers are up 1-0 on the old New York Knickerbockers.
Hold on.
Whoa, oh my God, do you need CPR, Mike? Do you need CPR?
Okay, I'm okay. And then you saved me in the overtime. And that's exactly what Indy did to themselves.
Is that not exactly what we talked about?
That was crazy.
And he did it the first opportunity he got, which, good for him. And I don't want to hear a single person. I don't want to hear anybody with the zag saying, oh, it was a little too cringe. Because you are the same exact person that would be dogging him if he didn't do it. So that's all I'm saying. Hey, good morning. Welcome in. Whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, the game that we're talking about is the reason that I'm like the most tired I've ever been in my life. But here we are, Thirsty Jersey Thursday. So we're going to have plenty of deals to be had. What's happening, Charles Nelson? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you watched some great games last night. That Dallas-Edmonton game wasn't exactly of the same caliber, I would say.
Edmonton coughed that up like crazy.
So I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more in depth on those games later on. But until then, let's get to a little housekeeping, shall we? And figure out what our dice roll is going to be, what we're going to be chasing in the wheel spin. We're going to do a top to bottom rundown because we got some incredible new series here in the room between our Beyond the Arc basketball, as you can see, I'm obviously very excited about, and our black and blue half and half. I'm going to call that the ampersand special, baby.
Yeah.
That is absolutely loaded. I was just perusing my way through the warehouse after our show yesterday, Mike, and came across what was this here black and blue half and half. And I was just oogling and ogling over. I even had to take a video of it, and because I was just like, "Oh my god!" Charles thinks the chase should automatically be basketball. Oh man, that's really playing with the chase gods. You don't want to tempt the chase gods too much. We'll see. They're going to be up in the mix, but. As I say, my whole thing with the chase wheel spin, we're going to need to get at least a series that equal 10 boxes or more. So we could end up still having the basketball and the jerseys and the diamonds.
Yeah.
Potentially that and the practice squad. So let's hey, all shall be revealed, right, Mike?
All shall be revealed.
That's what I'm talking about. How are you looking? Are we moving and grooving over there?
We are. We've got a couple of orders already for the basketball series.
As
no
there
surprise there,
be.
but yeah.
Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust. Let's go ahead and navigate on over to our dice roll. We need 6 or higher, and we got 8. 8 out the gate. Thank you, sir. I don't know why I gendered the random.org dice roll as sir, but I did. I did. Here's our series wheel. Let's go ahead and add on. Let's see. We got diamonds, vault, jerseys, practice squad, 1 and 4. Don't have 1 and 4 anymore. Last night was your last chance at that. So today, bye-bye. Let me add in here the B and B. No. There we go. B and B, H and H. They'll probably just want me to spell it out.
Oh no.
Sure. Whatever. We know what it is because, context and cool. All right. Let's see what it is. What's it gonna be, baby? Well, Chucky Nelson, you got your wish.
There it is.
It is basketball.
All right.
I'm talking basketball. Basketball. Awesome. Great. Well, that's going to be a good time. And let's head on over to our live break page to check out everything that's going on with that basketball, with that half and half. Oh, my goodness gracious. Let me just adjust this. Ooh. I'll just drop that. There we go. Oh, that's I actually like that. I like that vibe. Okay. All right. This will work. Here we are. Got that live break page there in the chat. Is our chat coming to? Yeah, there we go. It's showing up with our stuff. Get this video out of here. Get this going out of my face. Yeah, back to business. Back to business. Here's our Beyond the Arc, which is a Another way to say three-point
Three-pointer.
shot,
Yeah.
which Tyrese Halliburton just did not have at the end of regulation there. He had a Kevin Durant toe situation.
That bounce was so crazy.
The bounce was insane.
mean-
I'm trying to remember in my head because I know I watched the replay like a billion times, but like the ball goes out of the frame.
It does.
Yeah, like there's some
it's-
like immaculate reception vibes there.
It goes out of the frame like vertically above their screen, and then like I don't even think the camera panned all the way over to the backboard, and when it
Yeah.
hits right there, you just see it, and then you're like, okay, is it coming down? Gravity should still apply, right?
Is this the sixth man with Marlon or no? Which Wayans brother was in the sixth man? Was it Marlon Wayans?
Marlon Wayans, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, David
David
Paymer,
Wayans.
shout out.
But yeah,
Good morning, stanky buds. We are just going over our. Oh, that's still there. All right. We're going over our basketball series right here, Beyond the Arc. You see, we got Cade Cunningham here on some licensed jersey. He had a the Detroit Pistons, man, had a heck of a season, a heck of a little playoff run there for their first year being good again.
I was gonna
Really
say a
built up.
resurgence.
And Cade Cunningham's the centerpiece of that rebuild right there.
Remember when they were talking about, could he be traded? I think that was at last year's deadline. Nope, he's becoming the cornerstone of that franchise. right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. He's going to be a guard that we talk about in the East for years to come, as long as that relationship stays strong. But yeah, Cade Cunningham, that's going to be a dude you want to get in on early, and this is like one of the last few times you could say this is going to be early.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be a secret much longer. Karl Malone on that Jazz jersey. Look at this really cool custom Akeem Olajuwon jersey, the Dream. Akeem the Dream, baby. That is a really, really cool custom. Dirk Nowitzki on that Dallas jersey. I know Kat loves to call himself the best shooting big man of all time, but I feel like Dirk Nowitzki would have a word, would like to have a word with Kat, although he probably wouldn't because he's too chill. Paul Pierce, PP, the Truth, as some people call him. They're on the Celtics jersey. Shaquille O'Neal on that Lakers laundry. And Clyde the Glide Drexler there on a Houston jersey. Kevin Garnett. Or is that Houston? No, that's at Portland. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Garnett on one of those replica Larry O'Brien minis. Which are really cool. We've held these before, and they are quite hefty.
Yes.
They've got a density to them,
Yeah.
like a dying star.
Yeah.
They're no joke. They are really, really cool. That'd be cool to double up with if we got a double going for the basketball, right?
We do. Single
Yeah.
and a double.
Yeah, so there's
Single is-
definitely some double up opportunities here for sure.
Single is as low as $53, and a double is $106.
$53 for a single in the basketball,
That's
y'all.
easy money.
And that's an incredible price point. That's just a few bucks north of our practice squad. This is some incredible stuff for the caliber of names that we also have in here. Look at that really awesome Funko Pop right there. Allen Iverson. If you told Allen Iverson in 2001, hey, man, you're going to autograph a box of your own Funko Pop, you're going to be
be
like,
like,
what are the words that just
What are
happened
you talking
with
about?
your mouth? Steve Nash, my guy. That's the jersey I'm wearing. 2-time MVP, Canada's own. Big old soccer head as well. Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Love his signature, man. That's a Canadian with a signature right there. Charles Nelson just bought into the single basketball. So there you go. Get in with Charles there. Steinke buds. Get on in there. Holler on in there with Charles. $53 for the single. That's an incredible price point to hop in on. So get on in that. Because again, you also have one of the greatest of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We had him on that licensed Laker jersey in the 1-4 that I guess nobody wanted. But here you got him on this basketball right here, right next to my guy, Flash. Okay, let's break this high tide. I know, I was like twisting his arm. Double black and blue. We're
Yep.
going to get to that black and is it Dunzo?
I believe so.
Hot diggity dog. All right, well, that's getting set up. We got my guy, Dwayne Wade here. Damian Lillard, Dame time for a current player. Yeah, man, up to at least last 10 years. Guys that aren't on the Heat or not, East Coast guys or whatever. I really love Damian Lillard as a player as well. James Harden, that's a signature. Tyrese Maxey on that sweet City of Brotherly Love Sixers ball right there. Really had to carry a lot of that team's weight right there. Starter Magic. There you go, Charles. Unphotoed headliners. Tyler Hero, my boy, Hero Ball, more than just a sandwich. Tony Parker, one of the most legendary international players in the history of the game, and Dominique Wilkins, man. So, yeah, we got plenty of double-up opportunities in there. A lot of great stuff in the basketball. This double already sold out in the black and blue. Didn't even have a chance to start even speaking on it. But we can just go ahead and start figuring all that out as far as getting that break going. Am I right? I am. You don't have to confirm. Am I right? I am right. Because that's how it works in here. So
1 second here, because they don't have that set up.
yeah, no, take your time.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Duplicate. We are ready to go. Excuse me. All right.
All right. So if you are in that black and blue half and half, James Spignola, Josh Rouser, thank you, High Tide, going for the wheel here. John Takamura, Robin Patton. If I pop one right away, I'm going to spend some coin. We got a mini request. 15 boxes left in the minis. Stallback, Jim Kelly, Dickerson, Moon, Keekly, Vic, Chris Johnson, and Sam Laporta. Real quick, High Tide. Josh, I believe, but just hit me with that reminder real quick. We got Robin Patton, Joshua Simmons, Austin Steinke, and John Poole in here. Josh Simmons, tis what I thought. But, got that morning fog still running through my brain. But let's get to the randomizer. And I don't want that up right now. Oh, it's fine. Whatever. All right. We are 8 on the dice roll today. 8 on the dice roll. Oh, yeah. Wheel. High Tide said wheel twice. So out of 30, let's get to the wheel. Let's see what boxes we're getting right here. All right. Box number 17. And box number 21. 17 and 21.
Okay.
All right, ticker is updated. Let's randomize for divisions. 8 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's get to it. And again, haven't even had a chance to run this one down, but I mean, it is a half and half, so y'all know the score on that. And it is black and blue, so it's also our dented can series. So you're going to be getting these at a touch of a discount. Here we have in the NFC North, John Takamura. NFC South, Austin Steinke. Steinke. My apologies. Josh Rouser. In the NFC East. NFC West, John Poole, Joshua Simmons in the AFC North, Robin Patton, AFC South, AFC East, James Spignola, Spignola. Oh my God, my mouth. I didn't do my vocal warm-ups today, Mike. I didn't hit him with the many mumbling mice or making music in the moonlight, mighty nice. I didn't hit him with my to sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock. And then Austin Steinke there in the AFC West. There we go. Charles won that single basketball break going. And I can't say I disagree with him. All right. Box 17. In the half and half black and blue ampersand special. Best of luck, everyone. These are our first boxes. So we're gonna go from 30 to 28. 20 headliners. 20 headliners. So great numbers from the get. All right.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
that's the beauty of a half and half, my friend. That's the beauty of a half and half right here for the Atlanta Falcons on a speed flex. First speed flex of the morning. Drake London. You sound like you're from London. Here on this absolute gorgeous Falcons lid. Let's see what we got here. You got the Beckett certification on the back. This, of course, is going to go to the NFC South. Austin, congratulations here with this Drake London Speed Flex. Just trying to find where that, titular black and blue would be. It might be on the decal. You got a little bit of bubbling maybe on the decal, but nothing that is immediately jumping out at me. So that's pretty sweet right there. Pretty
Very
sweet.
nice.
Austin, congratulations. Fantastic. Drake London. Michael Penix Jr. going to have a good time throwing him the ball this year. No doubt. No doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah. That's an and more monster right there. That's a bonus banger. All the things you want to call it.
That is awesome. Very nice hit to start the morning. A speed flex right off the bat, and we're not even done with this break. It's a double. So we got one more to go.
Exactly.
And in the meantime, guys, get your spots in something else or the same thing. I have that double box open back up for you on the break page. You decide where we're going right after these.
Look, I'm. It's the first box of the day, and it's a speed flex. I'm not going to begrudge that.
Oh, yeah. No.
So yeah, we're going to keep Drake London out here. I'm going to put him up here, and I like that. Just the. We get so many like specialty helmets in the room. You kind of like lose sight and appreciation of just like a solid base helmet.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, Falcons have a pretty sweet helmet going on. Is it good? I love that logo. All right, next.
Very nice.
Box number 21 out of 30. All of our headliners still on the board. Let's get it. Okie dokie. All right, what do we got here on the James Spence authentication? Right there. Ooh. So old Jimmy Spence is good for it. And I'm good for it, Mike. You know what I'm good to pull? You know what I'll reliably pull?
Oh, boy. Here comes a dolphin.
Here comes a couple of dolphins.
Oh, the
Look at
Duper
this.
brothers.
We got the Marks brothers, Super Duper, Mark Duper, and Mark Clayton right here on both sides. So they're going to make you choose which side you display. On lid I've never seen before, this Miami Dolphins Eclipse, which is ice cold. This is gorgeous right here. Again, you got Mark Duper signing Super Duper. This is going to be AFC East right here. James Spignola, congratulations. You got Mark Super Duper. You got Mark Clayton right there on the other side. Marks brothers. Looks like there might be some chin strap issues, but I might actually... Hold on, just a tick right here.
Uh-oh, Rip to the rescue.
Okay, I might not be able to get to this.
Oh, is that a...
Yeah, so we might be able to get in here, but if this is the black and blue.
Yeah.
So that as is the case. This is, the reason they are the dented can series. But not to say these aren't salvageable, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's on a really nice rave.
But no, it's not even a rave, it's an Eclipse.
Or, sorry, Eclipse, yeah.
I've never seen this before, Mike. That's why I think that's why I
Yeah.
want to no, this has to be perfect.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Want me to try to get it? Or you got it?
It's like a point of pride at this stage. 3 hours later.
Yeah, I was just going to say the SpongeBob. Are there 2 clips? Is that another
Well,
one?
one was just like on the floor around here, and then the other was like actually just still here. So, these are all just Velcro. Oh, that's nifty. All right.
We're going to continue the whole rest of the show by watching Rip struggle with this.
God,
We're actually going to cancel. We're going to cancel the noon show completely, and we're just going to sit here. You got it. Oh.
Does it screw? How does it go?
Let me take a look. I might have Alex take a look at
I
it.
think I got it.
Or Raul. Oh, you got it. Oh, it's a screw, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
Ah.
Ha ha ha.
So if that's not the issue, then, because like that seems
Well,
like
that may
a
have been the
fixable-
issue, but that is no longer the issue.
Ah. Well, look at that. You just got something out of the Black and Blue series that's no longer Black and Blue.
Authentic.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
There we go.
Of course, we have the what do we got? Oh yeah, as I said, James Spence Authentic. This is going to stay by me.
Nice.
This is
that's-
this
it is
isn't
a
going to
dolphin.
leave my side for the rest of the show.
It is a dolphin. James Spignola, man, you got it going on right here. A Black and Blue helmet that Rip fixed, so it is no longer Black and Blue. So
That's right. It's black,
Oh, it is,
but
yeah.
it
and
is,
it is
and
also
it is
blue.
aqua.
Yeah, it's got a
which
shade
is
of blue.
green blue. So it's
So that's the only Black and Blue about it. Now.
right. Sears Home Services. Insert Jeopardy music.
Exactly.
We got there.
You can send Rip his check in the mail for doing all that extra work. His address is 111
West Washington Avenue,
Main Street.
which that was the address of my old work, was 111 West Washington.
Now they're going to get stuff with your name on it sent to them.
Oh, yeah. Hey, remember me?
Very cool hits on the first break of the day. So, who was it in the chat that said, it was Stinky Buds. If I pop one right away, I'm going to spend some coin. Well, first of all, Austin did win one. He won a Drake London Speed Flex, so that's about as hot of a hit as you can hit. A hidden Speed Flex. That's unheard of. Right
Open
off
the
start.
floodgates, Austin.
And that first whole break was hot fire. So looks like he's going to be, like you said, opening those floodgates. Start it up. Let's have a good morning.
That's dope. But all right, I'm gonna put this here because we gotta have the Speed Flex on the product cam. You know,
Yeah.
am I wrong? Am I wrong? So we'll have that there. We'll have my Marx Brothers right here. I love them. I love this helmet. Charles Nelson, you needed me to help with that. I actually used to work for a high school football team fixing the equipment.
Oh, there you go.
Well, all right. I mean, I did get there myself, but I could have used your handiwork there, Charles.
we now know who to go to when we need a repair guy for some of these helmets.
Well, that was a blast,
Bring
Mike.
him in. Yeah.
That was a friggin' hootenanny. We are now 28 boxes left in that black and blue.
Yes.
All 20 is it 20, right? 20 headliners?
20
yeah.
headliners.
Still available.
Yeah.
And who are those headliners, you may ask? Well, let's actually do our top to bottom rundown. While we do that, or to get back to that, I should say, I have to agree with Charles Nelson in wanting to get a basketball single break going. And in fact, let's go ahead. I'll just drop that. Where's that basketball single? There's the basketball single. This is for you, Charles. There's that basketball single break. let's go ahead, dip our beak in there, kind of get a taste for it and see how we're going with that. But let me head back up to the top here. Let me get a little refresh. And again, we're just passing the 9:30 mark here, 9:31 a.m. Central Standard Time, May 22nd, 2025, here in the UA Live Break Room with Rip and Mike. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching this early in the morning across all of our platforms, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Wherever you're watching, specifically YouTube, go ahead and tap that bell. Go ahead and hit the like. Helps more people find the break room. More people find the break room. More people there are to buy into these breaks. The quicker they fill, the quicker they break. The quicker they fill, the quicker they fall. So let's head on over here. No, here we go. We've been messing around this town for a long time. Here we go. Black and blue. Let's just go to these videos real quick. We've been having a streak of absolutely criminally sick, insane Baker Mayfield speed flexes, and this one is no exception. Baker Mayfield Rip Custom Speed Flex with that skull and sword, cross swords right there. Color match ink. You got the new wave bucks going on here. You got some of that old school creamsicle bucks going on there. He's got the color match ink, color match visor. You got a little like silver action on the old swashbuckler on this side of it. Just absolutely gorgeous, encompassing all the different eras of Tampa Bay Buccaneers football on that beautiful Baker Mayfield. Got right here, Jay Jettas, Justin Jefferson on the just gorgeous, perped out purple chrome speed flex right here. Absolutely gorgeous. In the half and half, black and blue dented can series. Get some absolutely fire lids at a fraction of the price. Right here on the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, though, that's not where they were when Bo Jackson plays. Does Bo know where the Raiders play now? He probably does, but, anyway, I can slip Bo nose in there. He's got that signature right on that sweet spot of the Speed Flex on this, like, gold sort of... It's gorgeous. It's this really unique colorway that I've not come across yet before. Kind of leaves me a little speechless. Right here, we got another... So you want to talk about double up opportunities? Another Minnesota Vikings Speed Flex. A little bit of a lighter colorway here with the Randy Moss signature. Absolutely gorgeous right there. And again, this very unique colorway that I have not come across. It was on that Raiders Frost. It's here on the Cowboys Frost. This is the Emmitt Smith right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see in the chat from... someone whose name is not coming up. I don't know what you're seeing there.
Yeah, there's nothing that...
Okay.
Hey, guys, I tried a promo code I was sent, and it's not working. Anything I can do? Who sent it to you? Well, first of all, who are you? Because your name is not popping. It's just
Who are you?
Just a blank spot. It says YouTube, and then blank spot.
Identify yourself.
But who sent it to you? If it was directly from us at Ultimate Autographs, I would say let our customer service department know about that. Maybe they got the code mistakenly put in there. I don't know how that would work, but if somebody else sent it to you, I'm wondering if they used it first before they gave it to you.
And also, just a rule of thumb, if you're not already, you should be like directly copying and pasting the code. Don't try and put it in, digit by, digit or whatever.
Right.
Here on this two-tone chrome Speed Flex, you see, we've been seeing a lot of Ladd McConkeys on this, but here we got LaDainian Tomlinson. Trevor Sublieri is the name. But yeah, I got this LT right here, LaDainian Tomlinson here on the Chargers Speed Flex. Look at this, just This is an After Dark special right here. It's got some like neon elements to it. And again, a dude we don't get come through the break room too often. Larry Fitzgerald, one of the best wide receivers of all time, far and away in Arizona Cardinals history. Just an absolute beast in his time on the field. Larry Fitzgerald on this incredibly unique Arizona Cardinals custom Rip Speed Flex. Got some real like neon elements to it. Incredibly cool. And one more, I believe. Yeah, right here. The Kurt Warner on the Chrome Speed Flex. So yeah, actually, this is not what I was oogling and ogling over earlier yesterday. I think that was what's coming out later tonight. But this, this right here, man, this is an incredibly frosty Kurt Warner right there on the Chrome Speed Flex. So maximum gorge right there, gorgeous.
Real quick, Rip.
Yeah.
So Trevor is saying that yes, that's correct. He got the promo from Ultimate Autographs. I'm not sure what promo it was. I would say
so. Trevor, exactly what Mike's gonna say right here. Reach out on that page. He linked it in there.
He said I did that. So this is what I'm gonna say. I would say follow up one more time. There's an email and there's a phone number. I know people are in the office today. They can help you out with that. But also, I would say, don't drop that promo code in here. But otherwise, I don't know what that promo code is. So,
well, yeah, I don't think he was gonna. But yeah, so we do have ways to be able to like check the promo code, see what the usage has been on it or whatever, and they'll be able to dive a little bit deeper. We don't need to delve into that now. This isn't exactly our forte. But yeah, so just go ahead and they'll take, because I think what he was referring to as far as I did that was the copy and pasting that I was talking about, because that message came a little earlier.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, well, if you haven't contacted customer service, definitely do that, and then they can look up. I would read the fine print of the promo too, because I don't know what it's for. Is it for like our jerseys?
Right. Well, again, those are all the details to provide to customer service.
Yeah.
So again, there's nothing we can really do about this here.
Yeah.
So we are going to move on. Good morning, Christopher Leon. How's it going, man? Welcome in. We are going over this half and half black and blue, as I like to call it, the ampersand special. We opened up our day with a double in that, and we still have all 20 of our headliners, 28 boxes. All of these headliners still available. We went over the videos. You saw this LaDainian Tomlinson. Why do I add an L in there? Is the Viking helmet still in the end zone? Diamonds, Austin, no. The only headliners left in that are Edgerrin James on the Salute to Service and Antonio Gates in the secondary headliners. So there you go. That's what we have left in that, but we'll get there. You got LT on this two-tone chrome. You got Emmitt Smith on this like gold special right here. It's for the... was it Chris Leon missed a break last night. Got an order number in there for Mike. Thank you.
I'm looking that one up. I think that Chris, that's the one that we told you about yesterday during the morning. 247-306. That was the Frank Gore rep. That was actually as of Tuesday. That was Tuesday night, my guy. So that's still that same order number. That's still that same Frank Gore rep.
Where does time go?
Nothing else. If you had something else in that same order, it's not on the winner's sheet from last night. So you did not win anything.
Yeah. And Trevor here saying jersey break. If you're referring to the Thirsty Jersey Thursday promo, there's no promo code for that. It is you have 5 spots in one order. You get that 6 jersey break free.
Yeah.
Not that that's what it's for, but again, customer service will have all of that covered for you. There's literally nothing we can do right here.
Maybe do you have an actual promo code, or is that just the promo highlighting that? So like when we get to the jerseys, we could explain how that works.
Yeah.
So,
I think there are also jersey promos going on. I know.
Yeah.
You know,
we
had some marketing stuff going out there. Again, provide every ounce of information to customer service, and they've got you.
Yeah.
Brian Urlacher on this Bears orange speed flex right here on that. What do we got? The Flash, maybe? A Flash alternate. Absolutely gorgeous there. You see this thing, Mike? This is... you know, we had that Urlacher Hydro Authentic a few days ago. This right there, right up there with it. Chris says it was a second item. There was a second item in that order.
Nothing on the winner sheet from last night, my man. So
we got this the Kurt Warner Speed Flex. We watched the video for. The Larry Fitz Speed Flex. We watched the video for. Bo Jackson. We watched the video for. Baker, Moss, we all watched the video for. Look at this Tyreek Hill on the rave. We got this Dolphins Eclipse already. Get this full-size Dolphins rave with the cheetah on there. Darrell Revis Island on that cherry red flash for the Patriots. Jay Jettas, we already saw him in the video. King Henry, Derrick Henry on that full-size authentic Ravens there. Got that gold ink. Absolutely gorgeous. Edgerrin James on this 2.0. We got Edge on the salute to service in the diamonds, the end zone diamonds, which we were just talking about. And then we have, Edge on the 2.0. So you could just complete your salute to service. You could start your march to complete your full-size salute to service collection now. Russell Wilson on this, look at this action green with the Eclipse action, not Eclipse, lunar action going on. Russell Wilson with the color match ink right there. You know, Russell Wilson making the bulk of his hay there in Seattle. Absolutely gorgeous. And Aiden Hutchinson on that Detroit alternate. And then in the in this unphotoed section, Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen. You get Drake London and Kyle. We already got Drake London on the Speed Flex.
Yeah.
There's still out there a double sign, Drake London and Kyle Pitts, as well as Eric Dickerson and James Harrison. So this series is absolutely loaded to the gills. We already have done one double so far this morning and touched 0 headliners. So they're all still in there. 20 headliners out of 28 boxes left. Absolutely lush fields in the ampersand special, the black and blue half and half. On to the diamonds. The diamonds, like we talked about before, you know, you missed out on this Derrick Henry. You can get that Derrick Henry in the half and half black and blue. But here's that Edgerrin James on that Salute 1.0. And then we have in the unphotoed here, the Antonio Gates, Hall of Fame class of 2025, Antonio Gates. Excellent. And then, the diamonds. Diamonds are just waiting right here to be 86. 3 boxes and those 2 headliners. So there we go. We can knock that out this morning as well if you know we truly wanted to. Here we go in the vault. This is 3 away. 3 away, the vault, 3 headliners, as well as the vault key still out there. So 4 boxes with that good in it and 5 boxes left. So that is some incredible odds at some incredible stuff right there in the vault, including, look at this AJ Brown custom rip Speed Flex. You want Speed Flexes, of course you got the black and blue half and half, but you also got this gem in here right here as well. This AJ Brown, baby, take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. AJ Brown on that custom rip Speed Flex in the vault. And not, you know, yes, it does outdo it, but George Kittle ain't nothing to sneeze at either on that Lunar right there with the 49ers red, but that beautiful colorway right there. Absolutely gorgeous. George Kittle. And then we still got Jameson Williams to be had there in the vault. So, like I said, 3 away in this vault double. So 2 boxes, and only one of them is not a headliner or doesn't have a vault key in it. So pretty good odds. I'm kind of digging that one right there. The vault, 3 left in that double. I'm actually going to go ahead and just pop that in the chat right here just to lower any further barriers of entry to that right there. Vault double, 3 away. Have at it, my friends. My children, have at it. The practice squad bootleg right here in the practice squad. We still have left in the unphotoed headliners, Steve Mongo McMichael and Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp also unphotoed in the black and blue half and half. Warren Sapp and Steve Mongo McMichael. Here we go. The single in the half and half already has 2 spots sold into it. That's only $124 right there. I was born in the darkness. That's right, Ty. Oh my God. The day will come soon enough where I lose a bet on the show and I'll have to do a whole show to speaking like Bane.
Oh.
You know, I'm just calling it now. I'm just kind of putting that out there. I'm not saying it'll be a good show, but it'll certainly be a feat to watch. I don't know.
There you go.
4 left in that single in the practice squad. 4 left. So there we go. And again, the practice squad got the Warren Sapp, got the Steve Mongo, and then just 1 and more because there's only thank you. There's only 3 boxes left in the practice squad. We can just wrap that sucker up, get that new practice squad up on the board. 3 left. And again, Warren Sapp, Steve Mongo McMichael, 2 autographs I would warmly welcome into my home, into my office, into my collection. The vault singles also only 6 away, so you can also attack that vault that way as well. Again, we got so many options. There's that basketball again. I know Charles is trying to get a single break going on right here. He's got that soul spot sold into that. So 7 spots, 6 spots left. That's why we refresh here on UA in the AM. So yeah, that's our Beyond the Arc series. Incredible. I mean, I'm obviously pumped for that because baby, oh my goodness, the playoffs are in full swing. That Knicks Indy game last night. If Bob Boulet's in here, brother, my heart goes out to you. But holy crap, we're going to be talking about that game for years and years to come. If ESPN Instant Classics were still a thing for ESPN Classic, I don't know if they are or not. They'd be replaying that game right now.
Yeah.
If they still had that. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's going to be they should do a sequel to the 30 for 30 on that Reggie game. This should be the same way they did the U2. They should do Tanya. It's Tanya. Tanya, welcome back. We've missed you too. And you got in the basketball. It is a super cool break. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. And I'm sure you're going to agree with me that we also have some pretty out of control Chargers lids available, but Tanya, we'll get there. I'm not trying to. Oh, look, the minis sold out.
The minis and the double box in the vault.
Hey, there we go. Also, I don't know why I turned into Jiminy Glick when I saw that the minis sold out. Is that a thing that you wanted to do? Oh, I don't know. Boy, man, one of my favorite things about TikTok that I never expected is just going down Jiminy Glick rabbit holes. You familiar with the character Jiminy Glick there, Mike?
I am not. What is that from?
It is just an original character just made a whole cloth from the mind of Martin Short.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets under like a gajillion pounds of prosthetics and he just disappears into this insane like Hollywood interviewer character. Yeah, absolutely. What Chargers? Tanya here is saying. So real quick here in the minis, I just want to run this down real quick because we're so close. And then we got some breaks, but I'll hit those real quick. Here in the minis, we got Staubach. We got Jim Kelly on the slate. Eric Dickerson on that Rams right there. We got Kuechly. We got Warren Moon on the action green. And then in the unphoto, we still have all of our unphotoed headliners in there, which are also like very worthy of photos. I'll say Sam Laporta, Chad Johnson, and Michael Vick. And then in the jerseys, we're almost wrapped up with the jerseys. Only 6 boxes left, 2 headliners left. Mike Ditka and Nico Collins. Mike Ditka and Nico Collins right there, right next to each other, almost like they knew that's what was going to be left right there. Yeah. So that's our top to bottom rundown. And just real quick, just to take care of our dear sweet Tanya here. We have Chargers in this half and half black and blue, half and blue, black and half. That's a thing.
Yeah.
We got LT on that frosty chrome right there. And we also still have Antonio Gates in the diamonds as well. And why do I feel like we had more Chargers? They could be out there, but yeah. Gates in the diamonds.
Yeah.
And am I missing anybody from the secondary headliners? No, not really. Yeah, but I mean, the Gates is at least a full-size authentic, and then the Tomlinson is just absolutely out of control. It's too pretty. It's too pretty. Cool. So hey, let's get down to business to defeat these breaks. Let me go ahead and get the randomizer out of here so you can see these numbers scrolling along our beautiful UA ticker. Number 8. So, Mario Ortez, Vincent Franz, Angie Nelson, Tyler Auten, Donovan Navarro, or Eric Zafran, please drop me 2 box numbers or wheel requests for the mini break number 8. Minis are always doubles unless, we got odd numbers. But Mario, Vincent, Angie, Tyler, Donovan, or Eric, please hit me with 2 box numbers or a wheel request. As you see, our box numbers are scrolling along the bottom here. Minis, boom, coming across right now. 20 and wheel, Eric says. Ooh, Eric, I love the chaos energy you're throwing out here on a Thursday. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible stuff. So let's navigate on over to our wheel. And while we do that, I'll take 20 off the board in our minis. No, wait, we don't have 20 in the minis, Eric. We don't have 20 in the minis. Let me get back to our ticker. Tanya, is it everyone that gets into the basketball break that's entered? Yes. Oh, yes. The 3-point contest. We'll get to that. There's a really cool, crazy contest for the basketball break that we do need to get back to.
Yes.
Thank you, Tanya, for reminding me about that. I'm just so excited, and we got started with, oh boy, there's just so much going on. Am I a little overstimulated right now? Don't worry about it. We're going to get through it together. All right, 7 in the wheel, says Eric. Thank you so much for that. So 7 in the wheel, save right there, and let's spin that wheel. Let's see, it's going to be 17, which we have. Stupendous.
17 and 7?
Yes. In the minis. Awesome. All right. Let's randomize 8 times, 4 divisions. 2. Wait, did I take the 17 off? Boy, oh boy. My short-term memory is doing great, you guys. I need to take my ginkgo biloba. Another Jiminy Glick reference. All right, here we are. Eric, closing us out in the break, but starting us out with the NFC Norris division. Eric Zafran, Tyler Auten in the NFC South. NFC East is Angie Nelson, Donovan Navarro. NFC West, Vincent Franz in the AFC North. AFC South, Mario Ortez. AFC East, Donovan Navarro. And AFC West, oh, come on. I was like really zenning out, and then I dropped the box and ruined everything. Where was I? Donovan Navarro, AFC East, and AFC West, Mario Ortez. 2-box break in the doubles. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for playing. After this, we will be 13 in the minis. 13 left in the minis. And we still got so much to go over as well. Oh my goodness gracious. Here's a name that I have not seen in the room yet. More famous for the movie based on them. We are getting Invincible up in here. It is Vincent Papale.
Ah.
Yeah. Played by Mark Wahlberg himself. Whoa, let me get on the product cam. How dare I? How dare I? Look at the Vincent Papale right here on the Eagles mini. I know. Oh, you caught me, Tanya. I was showing off this beautiful Dolphins Eclipse right here. You got me. But yeah, this is absolutely really cool. It's got the JSA cert inside. This is super cool. I haven't seen him pop up here yet. This rules. This
It
is
is a nice one.
fantastic.
Yeah.
NFC East right there. Angie Nelson, congratulations. That's a great hit. That's a super great hit. I love that. Vincent Papale, Mr. Invincible himself. You know? When they finally had the confidence to make the real thing instead of the Tony Danza, the trash picking, field goal kicking Philadelphia phenomenon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was starting to sweat bullets when I started saying the name of that movie. Angie Nelson, hot diggity dang. Way to kick that off right there.
Yeah. Good start.
And depending on what Vic is on, that could be a double up.
It could be. It could very well be.
And then we got that vault double after this. And then what are we closing in on anything else here, Mike? Because we seem to be pretty invincible here this morning.
We are moving quite well in a lot of things. So 5 spots to go in that basketball single. So that's going to get closed pretty soon here. We also have was that the practice squad you were talking about, the single? There's 3 spots to go in that.
Sweet.
And then
Love it.
of course our jerseys are wide open on a Thirsty Jersey Thursday. We've got more spots in the double for the basketball. William Fanaris is the only one in there, guys. Join him. Join him.
Let's make a note right now. Next moment we get a chance to breathe, we're going to go over our promos for the day, our contest in the basketball, and our Thirsty Jersey Thursday promo. But until then, we have the second box of the minis to break here, number 17. Let's see what we got here, friends. Still 9 headliners, or no, that's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie on that board. In the minis.
Oh yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 headliners left. Oh my gosh. Well, it's not the Vic, but it is on an Eagles mini. So Angie, you're doubling up with a Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles, man, that dude was you know how you got utility players in baseball? He was like as close as you're going to get to a utility player in football to me.
Yeah.
You know, just like a quick, speedy little scat back that they don't really make like that anymore. Darren Sproles doubling up with Eagles minis. Fly, Eagles, fly. No shortage of NFC East around here these days. Super Bowl champions, but not for Mr. Sproles here. Angie again. Bang, bang. Right there.
Yeah, doubling up. Very nice.
Congratulations. Sweet. Man. I had the vibe of a double up, just, it was a hidden double up.
Yeah. Very nice hits nonetheless.
All right. Next on the docket, Sproles was indeed a Charger. Tiny one, but so quick. Nice hit, Angie. There you go. Thank you, Tanya. Ty. Utilitarian is another great word to use for Darren Sproles. I agree 1,000%. Oh boy. Look at our thesaurus gang up here in the chat. Oh, loving it. Absolutely loving it. All right. Cool. So moving right along, as the Muppets once sang. Dude, they're big days down in Orlando. Today's the grand official opening of Epic Universe, Universal Studios' newest theme park. And next month, they are closing Muppet Vision 3D, which breaks my heart personally that I'm not going to be able to see it one last time. But if you do have the chance, man, it's literally the last project Jim Henson worked on with the Muppets. So hopefully it gets preserved somehow. All right, on to our vault double here, please. Vault double number 4, Christopher Leon, Jared Menzer, Kevin Heitman, Brandon Cooper, Ryan Garcia, or Austin Steinke. Please go ahead and hit me with 2 boxes or a real wheel request. We got our boxes scrolling along the bottom. 4, 18, 23, 27, 28, all still available, as well as Vault Key D hidden in there somewhere. So please drop me 2 box numbers or a wheel request and how many times you'd like us to spin that wheel specifically. So please pardon my typos, but Christopher, Jared, Kevin, Brandon, Ryan, or Austin. Thank you, Austin. We got box 18, and looking for that Jefferson skull. There you go. Well, that's for Jefferson, but we, of course, do have Jay Jettas in the black and blue half and half. But here in the vault, we still got that A.J. Brown, George Kittle, Jameson Williams. All right, so we got 18, and that'll be 4, Christopher. We'll go with that first number that you have there. Unless you want to adjust, I'll afford you that grace. I will take 18 off the ticker, though. But yeah, Chris, if you want to pick between the two, if not, I'm just going to go with 4. Let me get my name set up here. All right, let's go with box 4. It's going to leave us with 3 boxes left in the vault. Great. Look at my double jointed thumb. Yeah, I'm a freak, but I'm undefeated in Thumb Wars, so. All right. To the randomizer 8 times on the randomization. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Austin, you got those top 2 spots in the NFC right there.
Wait a minute.
What?
I grabbed from the new vault. That's my bad.
Oh.
I was like, wait, we're not done with other.
Disaster averted.
There we go.
And what were we just talking about this morning? How we should display, the ones that haven't come in yet or haven't dropped yet. Yeah. Write that down for the next meeting. Austin, you got the NFC North and South. Ryan Garcia in the NFC East. Brandon Cooper in the NFC West. Chris, what's up?
Is that the Ryan Garcia from UFC?
You know what? I'm gonna say that is the UFC's Ryan Garcia. Christopher Leon in the AFC North. Jared Menzer in the AFC South. Austin back in the mix here in the AFC East and AFC West. Kevin Heitman. Here we go. Best of luck, everybody. Box number 4. Let's see. We got Brandon Cooper in the Kittle spot. Austin in the NFC in the Jameson Williams spot. Ryan in the A.J. Brown Speed Flex spot. So, all right, we got our combinations.
I was like, why doesn't that say 30 out of 30?
Well, whoever this is in that vault key spot.
Woo.
So, Mike, if you want to grab me that vault key D, is this the only one we got?
Yep.
Whoever this is going to be, he's got $200 in UA cash coming their way. Of course, we'll open it up and check for posterity. But to go along with that 200 bones in vault key cash, it's going to be in the AFC East, Austin, with a Damar Hamlin rep.
Ooh.
So there you go. You hit this Damar Hamlin rep with the Beckett certification here on the back, and you see new life with this vault key. Much as Damar Hamlin saw new life.
Oh, man.
I mean, am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Okay. Facts check me. And can confirm. You got a Damar Hamlin rep and $200 in UA cash.
Very nice.
Well done. Hey, that's Austin. You're not off to a bad morning start, may I say. And this is gonna really he's the here's the one that opened up today saying, look, if I hit on one of these first ones, I'm gonna be dropping some coin. Here's $200 less coin you're gonna have to drop out of your own pocket, my guy.
Exactly.
So this is this is all, classic Simpsons line. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Everything's coming up Austin. Austin and Angie so far this morning. So you got the Mar Hamlin on the rep. Not too shabby there. And that is going to leave us with, 4 boxes left total?
3.
3?
3 boxes.
Well, after the double, though, right?
After the double, yeah.
So,
yeah.
Right now, still technically 4 boxes left, and still the 3 headliners. So here we go. Let me just write up this ticket.
Very nice.
A week or two ago, they were talking about the show that they were doing live in the break room when that happened. And they used to have a TV going in the break room for, watching games, obviously.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was also like Alex's first night here, which is crazy. Hamlin, you're going in the bag. But yeah, Austin, that what do we got here? Hell yeah to the hell yeah. A-team. Bo Jackson still in the minis. Bo is not in the minis there, Chuck. Bo Jackson, however, is in there he is in the black and blue half and half. So if you've seen our past couple half and halves and you've been wanting to get in them, but they're just a bit out of your price range, this is the series for you. It's our dented can version of the half and half, but so far of the 2, and Bo Jackson's on a speed flex in that, so I know it's a far cry from a mini, but that's where our Bo is right now. And yeah, for our black and blue, we opened the show today with a double. And the Drake London, I couldn't find anything, the speed flex, aside from maybe some bubbling on the decal. And the chin strap was just a little loose on this Dolphins here, and I fixed that. So, yeah. I don't know. Take your chance on the black and blue. Oh, man. Mike, I haven't had a chance. Mike, I haven't had a chance to check in with you to see what you want to see here in the room. But because things have just been coming fast and furious here, and still got this box in the vault, what are you looking for here, man?
I am looking for probably something out of this new basketball series.
Yeah,
my guy. I want to see that Cade Cunningham licensed jersey.
Okay.
Or how about your guy, Dwayne Wade, on that basketball? That would be sick. And we've seen Shaq here in the break room, but Shaq doesn't get old. You know?
Never.
I mean, Shaq stays young.
He's going to stay relevant forever.
Yeah, so...
real quick, I'm assuming you have, but all of the designations next to those jerseys, those are checked and accurate?
Yes.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 licensed jerseys in that basketball. That's wild. That's fun stuff. All right, here we go. Box number 18 in the vault double. What do we got, my friends? My Thursday morning friends. Off to a great start today. It's going to get even greater as, boy, oh boy, the birds are out this morning.
Ooh.
In the NFC East. It finally came out that A.J. Brown. Butterfly
Speed
in the
flex.
sky. I can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. A.J. Brown on this gorgeous, honey, it's gorgeous. This Eagle Speed Flex. Absolutely beautiful right here. You got the Beckett Cert QR code on the back. Ryan Garcia, UFC's own Ryan Garcia here. Hold on. That visor's a little smudgy. A little smudgy. I don't think so. Not on my shift. Not on my watch. There we go. clean that up for you there. Ryan Garcia, congratulations. A.J. Brown, Super Bowl champion, one of the best wide receivers. Tanya, I don't know, man. We got Mike. Tanya wants to know if we got anything other than Philly here.
That's a good question.
I mean, we do, but not, 3 out of the last 4 things I've touched are all Philly. So
it's like when I sit in that chair and everything that comes out is NFC North. And it's all Vikings
pretty
mostly,
much.
right?
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, not a bad team to have these days. They just re-up Sirianni and, they are they are evading every opportunity the league is trying to take their tush push away. Collins' fault. Yeah, it's the Collinspiracy?
Collinspiracy, that's what it is.
Jeff August, welcome in. Good morning, by the way. Man, yeah, there we go. Let me just go ahead and highlight this here. And Christopher Leon saying, congrats to Ryan. If you're not a fan of the Eagles, would love to take it off your hands. Mike, open my basketball break. LOL, Tanya saying, yeah, we're going to get to all that in a second. How you doing over there, Mikey? You rocking and rolling?
Yep.
Cool. So let me write this up for Ryan here.
We are moving in that basketball for sure, so Tanya might get her wish.
So I was being, I like to, I don't know, pride myself is a weird way to put it, but I do like to keep a pretty healthy work-life balance. Okay, Mike, let me explain the concept of a work-life balance to you.
You can explain. I won't listen.
You'll know what it is. You just defy it at every turn.
You know what I'm going to say to you at the very end of this? I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to say, oh, that's nice.
Well,
and then I'm going to move along.
Let's see. Chris saying we could trade or sell it. There you go. I mean, that's the wheeling and dealing aspect of the room. Tanya wishing good morning to Jeff as well. So let me go ahead and hop in this. Head back over to the live break page, which let me go ahead and just drop this in the chat since we're working up to like 27 folks in here. What's going on? Good morning. As we're coming up on quarter past the hour here, 10:13 in the morning Central Standard Time. Thank you all so much for hopping in to the UA live break page right here across Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, YouTube. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap that little bell. Let us, it helps the algo. It helps the algo go. I'm an algo dancer. My name's Alan. I'm just going freestyle. I'm just T.S. Eliot, stream of consciousness right here. I need to be stopped. Let's just go into this because this is what I was going to say. Last night, work-life balance, Mike. I'm at home. I'm relaxing. I'm taking my time for me. But I'm just like, all right, I got to check out what's going on with this basketball. So, all right, check this out, dude. Each box, here's, okay. Every spot purchased into the series, Mike, you with me?
Yeah.
Is an entry into a top spot drawing, much like we do. We do a lot of those here. The winner of the top spot drawing, this is where it's going to get crazy. We'll get a $5 gift card. Now, Mike, this is the part that gets crazy.
Yes.
For every 3-point shot made during the finals.
Oh, my.
That's why I was like, I kept looking over and I'm just like, I could tell Mike's not ready for what I'm about to say. Because that is wild. That could rack the heck up. If the luminaries and the all-time greats aren't enough for you in the basketball series right here, that gift card could be enormous. That gift card could be exorbitant. That gift card could be gargantuan. $5 for every 3-pointer. Mike, could you do me a favor? Could you look up how many 3-pointers were made in last year's finals?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because
yeah.
I'm just curious. Or like maybe like, you know, pull up, like, let's try and get a sample size of like the last 5 years or something like that. If while you have like downtime in between orders and all that, so I know you got many plates you are spinning over there.
Yeah.
And because you are the man at doing what you do. And if I may request, not using the AI answer, please,
Oh.
because I will
Yeah.
not believe it.
I mean, I kind of believe that, but hold on.
But if we can, you know, maybe use a basketball reference, a reputable service, as it were. But again, everything here is in the basketball. We got Charles, we got Tanya in there. These are like mostly licensed jerseys. The Cade, the Karl Malone, the Dirk, which is that man. Those Dallas jerseys, those are really, really classy and beautiful right there. The Paul Pierce is licensed. And the Clyde. These are all licensed jerseys. The Hakeem Olajuwon, clearly not a licensed jersey, but an incredibly cool custom. And then Shaquille O'Neal, like we were saying, that dude's going to be relevant way after he has left this mortal coil, which isn't going to happen anytime soon, but like 1,000%. Yeah. Man, so yeah, mostly licensed jerseys. There's that Larry O'Brien replica, which is a really good replica with the KG signature there. AI on the Funko. How are we looking over here, Mike? Do we got any answers?
No.
No? All right. Still looking that up.
The only answer was that AI answer. and it
Okay.
was
Yeah.
saying-
Ty here is saying, according to Google, 127 and 123.
That's what I was seeing from the AI, but you told me
Okay.
not to trust the AI, so I was gonna go deeper.
All right. Let's
They got percentages, but they don't have. Let me see if I
the
can,
hard numbers.
let's see. Boston Celtics and Dallas Mavericks combined to shoot a total of 104 3-pointers.
Shoot and make.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. 104.
Oh, no. Yeah. Because the Celtics made 59 and the Mavericks made 45.
So if it equals last year, which by the way, if the Indiana Pacers make it to the finals,
It's just going to be all 3-pointers.
look at their shooting percentages throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
They are absurdly high. And if they stay that hot, look, last year, that would have been a $520 gift card. Like, shut up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shut up. So this is an incredible opportunity to not just, and again, I'm sorry, a single's $53
Yeah.
and a double gets you twice the amount of spots. Y'all, attack this basketball. That's insane. What an insane promotion. And I love that. I love that for us because it still proves to me that we got just nothing but sickos working here, and the real heads. I love that for y'all because y'all get the benefit. And again, I know y'all are the real sickos as well. Imagine getting this Kareem Abdul-Jabbar signed basketball and a $520 gift card to Ultimate Autographs.
Right?
Oh, I got no words anymore. So that's the deal with basketball. Holy crap! If it ain't worth they made it worth your time to get up in that break.
Yeah, no kidding.
And again, the single is $53. I personally think that's absurd. 106, just a shade over $100 in the double. Absolutely absurd.
We are ready to go in that practice squad single that has been closed out.
The practice squad single, you say?
Yes.
Delightful.
All right. So in that single, we have Norman Martin, Michael McNamara, 3 times over, Donovan Navarro, Ryan Murray, and then Austin Stinky closing it out with those last 2 spots. So we are good. Yeah, I was looking at that too. So let's see what's still in that practice squad. It's the Warren Sapp and the Steve McMichael, both unphotoed secondary headliners. So we don't know what they're on. Best guess is their helmets. But that is 2 headliners in 3 boxes. So if we don't see one of those 2 names in here, you know for a fact that the headliners are coming out both in that last double that we do. I'll probably keep it as a double because of the fact that there's 2 headliners in there. You're going to want one of them, right? So if we pull one of the headliners here, I mean, the math is mathing. So you're guaranteed to have a headliner in the final break. So we can always still keep that as a double, especially because there is somebody bought in. That would be Timothy Kieran. I believe that was from yesterday. If we had to change things to singles, we could always request if he wants to move. But my guess, we do this practice squad single, we get it done. We do the practice squad double, guys. I mean, it's as simple as that. So get your spots in the double now. You know that there's going to be a headliner coming out in that.
All righty. For that practice squad single, Norman Martin, Michael McNamara, Donovan Navarro, Ryan Murray, or Austin Steinke, who used his Vault Key gift card. That's how you do it. Hit me up with a box number for the single, for the practice squad single, or a wheel request. Our numbers are scrolling along the bottom there. Box number or a wheel request from Norman, Michael, Donovan, Ryan, or Austin. Thank you so much in advance. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what's coming out. Again, only three boxes left. I love when it gets down to the nitty gritty like that. Box number 3. Thank you, Austin. Box numero tres. Box 3 in the practice squad. And let's go ahead and get our names randomized for divisions. Thank you so much. Yeah, move Drake down there. Thank you. 8 times. Oh my God, we've been breaking so much, my coffee went cold. Which, if you want to play a little mini game on your end in the morning, that's how you do it. Hey, let's make Rip's coffee go cold by keeping him busy. 6, 7, 8. All right, here we are. We got Austin up in that top spot in the NFC North. Down in the NFC South, Michael McNamara could be the sap. North, Austin, you're in line for that Mongo McMichael, if that's what this is. NFC South could be the sap if he's on the Bucks for Michael McNamara. NFC East, Norman Martin. By the way, Norman, did you say Norman bought in this morning or last night? It looks like last night, probably.
I think it was last night, yeah.
All right. Well, Norman, if you are joining us this morning, thank you so much for joining us and welcome in. Welcome, and please just share with us who you root for, who you collect, all that good stuff. Tanya, you met Tanya. That is a good question. I would assume probably to the office, but we'll have to grab that exact address for, I don't know if we have a P.O. box or something like that. That's actually a good question. I don't know if you see that there in the chat, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm able to email out from here.
Yeah, you might be able to, if anything, Mike, hit Alex up on Slack and just see if there's like a specific dedicated address or something like that.
I could always. Yeah, I don't know if I could drop the address in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but Tanya, gosh darn it, you are the sweetest, and thank you in advance. My goodness. Norman, NFC East, NFC West, and AFC North, Michael McNamara. AFC South, Ryan Murray. AFC East, Donovan Navarro, and Austin back in the AFC West could also be that sap if he's on the Raiders. So let's check this out. Good luck, everybody. Mike, you're absolutely crushing it today, by the way. I just I have to implore that you are
We're doing something. That's for sure.
indeed crushing it. Well, this is really cool. This is really cool. This is really special. This is a beautiful piece right here. We got the James Spence authentication right there for there we go, G. Williamson, wheeling and dealing. For the Bears legend, monster of the Midway. Never mind that stuff. Here comes Mongo. He's got the Bears inscription right there. Recently, sadly, just left us, but a few months ago. But Steve Mongo McMichael, absolute legend, Hall of Famer. I'm telling y'all, give them their flowers while they're still here, man. Love to see it. Absolutely gorgeous. NFC North, Austin. Austin, man, you're keeping those dubs rolling on the NFC North with the Steve Mongo McMichael jersey. Congratulations, man. That's a heavy hitter hit right there. It's heavy, but it's heavy. You know what I mean? So there you go, Austin.
Very nice. Rest in peace. But hey, now we know that the Warren Sapp is going to be in that double box break.
Indeed. And whichever and more monsters lurking out there. I also still don't know like what it could even be on. It could be a slab, jersey, Funko, who knows? It's our mixer squad, baby. It's crazy. All right. It is the jersey there, Austin. It is a jersey. It's got those big bold letters. It is. It is sick. It's like it's a good heft to it as well. Like quality embroidering on it. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Charles Nelson still out here on that basketball tip. I mean, and he's not wrong, y'all. He's not wrong for it. There we go. I want to keep these together. But yeah, that basketball again is out of control. Again, the series itself on its own merits is fantastic. Just to talk a little bit more about that basketball break Charles Nelson's talking about. Like even without the contest, it's an oh, whoa, hey, hold on. We got extra stuff here.
Oh.
Oh boy. Stop the presses. Stop the presses. How many left in we still halfway in basketball?
1 sec.
While you look that up, it's a stat jersey. Bonus stats here. Steve Mongo McMichael, top 100 greatest Bears of all time. 17 fumble recoveries, 95 career sacks, 847 career tackles, 1985 Super Bowl champion, 2004 Hall of Famer. Austin, it just keeps getting better and better, man.
Yeah. Yes, still 4 to go in basketball. 7 to go in the double.
There you go. Yeah, Austin, I it's hard to argue with them. I think you should get into the basketball because your mojo is out of control right now. Your mojo is so out of control right now, I'm willing to believe that these stats weren't originally on this jersey when I opened it up, but they magically appeared.
Oh, yes.
When you were the winner. That's the kind of mojo I think you've got going on right now, Austin. Jeez a whiz. Let me tell you. Let me also tell you, we are right at 10:30, 10:29. It's going to be 10:30 before I finish this sentence. 10:29 Central Standard Time here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room from Chicagoland, Illinois. That's right. We are live and in living color. We're looking down that videoscope. Austin is trying hard for Vikings. He's a Vikings fan in Wisconsin. Oh boy, basketball's not for Jeff August. You know that it'd be like that sometimes. For your Vikings, I mean, man, Mike will be the first one to tell you. We can pull some NFC North. Oh boy, can we?
Oh yeah.
Although, see, even though basketball is not Jeff's cup of tea, even Jeff's like, I don't know, that Shaq jersey's pretty tight.
Yeah, and honestly,
which,
it's the
you
cheese
know,
wheel spin. So
Yeah.
Why
And even
not?
at $53, win the Shaq jersey and then wear it while you eat a Shaq-a-roni.
oh my god,
And then for
don't
dessert,
get it on you though.
and then for dessert, you can eat some of those Shaq-alicious gummies.
Oh yeah,
Because
oh
he'll
my God.
put his face on anything. Yeah, I was in twice when Moss Whiteout went yesterday. When NFC North goes, I'm never in it. Jeff, with your luck, you can win the 3-point contest. Yeah, Jeff. So Tanya makes an incredible point. Here we go. Tanya doing our job for us again. Check this out in case you weren't here for it. So every spot you buy into the basketball, single, 2 spots for the double, gets you entered into a classic top spot drawing. Whoever wins that top spot drawing, they will get and I assume we'll add all these up. It's not going to be like 104 $5 gift cards. That'd be psychotic.
Yeah, no. Combine that.
Yeah, you get $5 in UA gift cards for every 3-point shot made during the finals. And we calculated that last year, 104 3-point shots were made, at least. More if you believe AI. I don't.
Yeah.
And even then, so say you do want to lowball it. 104 shots, that's $520 you could win
Yeah.
in UA gift cards, which is
Incredible.
again just out of control. Did we run that by anybody? Did we do the math on that before they came up with that? That's bananas, but I love it. It's crazy in a way that I just absolutely love. Ty, he traded his Shaq jersey for a Tatis Jr. Loves it. Eric helped him out with that. Sorry, Charles, I do not do basketball, Chris Leon says. But as we keep saying, we keep going back. The 3-point contest promo is adequate. And again, man, boy, imagine if they had that promo with like Peak Warriors. Oh my God, put us out of business. Yeah, I would honestly get in on that. And if I win it, I'm rooting so hard for the Pacers because their true shooting stats this year, their 2-point shots and their 3-point shots in the playoffs are like, they are so much higher than a lot of the other teams. And then our other promo that we have every Thursday is our Thirsty Jersey Thursday, which, our regulars, this is just old hat because it's every Thursday, but for those of you just joining us this morning, just joining us for the first time on a Thursday, sometimes, hey, it just doesn't work out. But here you are on a Thursday in the morning, 10:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. Get out of here. Here's how it works. You buy 5 spots into any of our breaks, but you got to buy them all in the same order. So you can go 1 spot in 5 different series. You can go 1 spot in the minis, 1 spot in the half and half, 1 spot in the basketball, $53 for the single. 1 spot in the practice squad, $49 for a single. The black and blue, I think it's like $124 for a single in the black and blue. You don't have to look it up. That's the ballpark.
Yes, that is.
$28 in the jerseys. And then you get to 5 spots, add another jersey spot or just a jersey spot. In that same order, it will ring up free. I'd love to say free 99, but then, that can confuse some people, which is be like, so it's 99 cents? No, I'm just trying to be cute with language. Free 99 means absolutely free. So, it's just the one hitch. It's all got to be in the same order. So again, you could buy 5 spots in the basketball. Again, single, $53. You get, if you do that, you buy 5 spots for $53 in the single. You get 5 spots in that 3-point contest, and you get a free jersey spot. Thank you. 4 spots left in that basketball single. That is the truth right there. Let me go ahead and just drop that in the chat. 4 remaining, $53. Even if you're not into basketball, it's almost worth it just to, 1, get the entries into that 3-point contest, and 2, again, you got trade bait. You You got flip chips, as it were. So, again, if you're playing this game, it's imperative. You really got to take the whole game, the whole, the long view into consideration here. So there you go. There's that basketball single. And not only like this is one of those things that's like it's beneficial across the board because like again, if you're not all that into basketball, you're helping the breaks move. You're helping those folks that are into basketball, get these breaks filled and broken and open and ripped. While also, again, you could either land yourself some trade chips, some flip chips, or you can, you're getting yourself into this 3-point contest right here. The potential amount of the UA gift card available by the end of the finals is pretty high. Like, yeah, last year didn't even. What did the series go to last year? How many games was last year? It wasn't that long of a series.
I think it was only
It's 5 games?
I think, yeah, because I know the Mavs won 1.
Right.
But I don't think it went 6.
So, like, with the way these playoffs have been going, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to say it's good chance whoever's in the finals, that goes 7 games. That goes 7 games. That's going to surpass the amount of 3-pointers that was made in last year's finals easily. And last year, well, let's say they made 104 3-pointers cumulatively. That would equal out to a $520 UA gift card. Just saying. Charles here saying, if 3 more people buy into the basketball single, I will buy the last spot. So let's close it out, guys. In addition to basketball having the 3-point contest, being absolutely loaded, 18 headliners, 30 boxes. Look at all these bangers. Most of these jerseys are licensed, by the way. In addition, it is also, our Chase Wheel Spin. So you also get thrown in to the Chase Wheel Spin as well. So you have an opportunity to earn even more UA cash through gift cards before the 3-point contest is even drawn for.
Right.
So there are, look, if you play this game looking for the angles are myriad in the basketball series. That's all I'm saying. If you want to break it down all these different ways, that's one way you could certainly do it. And then I'll also tell you, Charles, and this isn't as much on you as it is all of us, but I will say, the breaks seem to be, they always seem to roll a little bit smoother downhill once it gets to that 3 spot. So, Charles, if you do indeed intend to buy that last spot, you could just as well maybe get this break moving faster by buying that spot now than dangling it out there to close it out, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Again, it's your game. I'm not trying to spend your money. But that is, and you're in here a lot. You kind of see time and time again, when the break gets 3 or less, it goes a lot quicker. So while that is marinating on the break page, Mike, do you mind if I take a little rip trip?
You go for it. Go for it.
Rip stop?
We should be all right.
That coffee was ice cold.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, but, and here's the thing. I always like to try and spin a positive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That cold coffee represents a hot room.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. I like the.
You don't seem very sold. Okay, so I'm playing on the idea.
I know you. I know.
No, you're.
When I first heard you, I was like, it's kind of cold in here, actually. Not gonna lie. And then I realized, you're talking about the helmets.
You're also literally working right now, so.
Yeah, we. Do you have a second before you take that rip trip?
I do.
We are sold out in the black and blue half and half.
Perfect. I like to think that there's just all these little mini games that all of our viewers and customers like to play with each other, like on little group chats. And it's like, hey, let's not let Rip go pee. He wants to go take a pee break. Close it out. Close it out now.
Yeah.
You said that was in the half and half?
Yep. Half and
Heck
half
yeah.
single.
Half and half single, which was also at 4 to go, and now it's Dunzo. Cool. So,
Okay, that's ready.
awesome. So this is going to be the half and half single number 1. Eric Linnell, William Lose, Austin. Oh yeah, that's right. Boy, you came in here splashing the pot, my man. And Robin Patton, please hit me with a box number or a wheel request. Box number or wheel request from Eric, William, Austin, or Robin. Check it out. We got our numbers scrolling along the bottom right there. 1 to 16, 18 to 20, 22 to 30, all still available in that half and half. Or a wheel request. 18. There you go. That's that's the Jay Jetta's number, right?
Yeah.
I'm not an NFC North aficionado. I'm a Dolphins boy, but this is one of the best wide receivers in the league. You gotta know. He wants the NFC North. Let's go purple. Skull. Yeah, there we go. Box number 18. Let me just.
He was number 2 for a while.
Was he in the league?
Yeah, it was when he first joined.
One of those weird rookie numbers.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like a slightly checked out of football when they made the change, like for like jersey numbers. Like, oh yeah, you can just kind of be whatever now.
Oh.
And it like threw me off so bad when I came back. I was like, what's going on? Why is this thing different? And I'm mad now. Oh my God, I gave that cloud the business. Box 18. Yeah, Charles Nelson making a personal plea to Ty Percival here to buy into that single basketball break. It's going to happen. It's too juicy. Again, the angles at which to benefit from that basketball series is just too great. It's not going to stay open for too long. But I think Austin here is on a mission, and I don't think that mission involves hoops of any sort. So he's on a mission from God. Here we are 8 times for the randomization. I thought, why doesn't my randomizer not come up, huh? There we go. Sorry, Robin, a little late on that. I will say, some of our platforms, as I've mentioned, we stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Some of our platforms, sometimes they'll kind of lag a little bit behind. Sometimes you might need to, refresh a little bit more frequently. It does seem as though it kind of goes like Twitch, then YouTube, then Facebook in terms of, responsiveness. But yeah, so that's what's up with that. Kent! All right, 8 times on the randomizer. 8 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All righty. Austin, you did it. You got it. You're in the spot for that NFC North. I mean, you really have just the whole NFC. So, Austin, NFC, as well as the AFC West. There we go, Charles. 3 spots left in that basketball single. Let's keep it moving. Pushing that boulder uphill, it's going to be worth it. This is not a Sisyphus situation. We got William Lose in the AFC North, Eric Linnell in the AFC South, and Robin Patton in the AFC East. Here in the black and blue half and half series. Box 18. Best of luck, everybody. Here we go.
So, guys, while he's opening that, we have 2 boxes left in the practice squad. So we have the double up because somebody has bought into it. So there is a headliner, too. So it's not like, the double is not favorable here. And then the vaults, we have a single and a double as we have 3 boxes to go.
Dang. Bang. There we go. There we go. Oh, Ty, I want to, but it's hard driving down the road. I could chat. Can I have my phone in hand. I'm in a semi. Yeah, Ty, just be safe. Please be safe, Ty. As we say, don't drive and brake.
Yeah.
But thanks for hanging out and tuning in with us. I love to know that we're keeping you company out there on the road. Boy, oh boy, I don't have a good segue for this one. I'm just going to yell a lot if that's okay. Oh my God, Arizona Cardinals on that custom rip. Larry Fitzgerald on this neon deal going on here. Absolutely gorgeous. It's got the Beckett Witness certification on the back there. Let me see if there's anything. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Out of control. Oh my goodness gracious. Look who did it. Austin, you done did it again, my man. Yeah, and again, this is the black and blue. I'm trying to find where the blemish perchance could be. There maybe a little bit of a scuff just above the auto, but like frankly, it kind of blends into the white. Larry Fitzgerald, man, doesn't come through the break room often, but when he does, it's always a special sight. Yeah, wow indeed, Tanya. Wow, Chad Whidden. This is a certified banger, absolutely. A gorgeous piece. Larry Fitzgerald, one of the best wide receivers of all time. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, all right? Because again, Larry Fitz, give him his flowers, my friends. What do we got here? 11-time Pro Bowler, 2016 Walter Payton Man of the Year. Is going to be a surefire Hall of Famer. Over 1,700 yards in his career, 121 touchdowns. Oh my God, Minnesota ball boy at least. Stanky. Sorry, man. Sorry you keep hitting bangers. Oh darn. Boy, this is a riveting helmet right here, man. This is gorgeous. The different dimensions, the depth going on. It's a heck of a piece. I love this right here. Gorgeous speed flex. Larry Fitzgerald. We're just hitting luminaries of the wide receiver positions today. Drake London, the Marks brothers, A.J. Brown, Larry Fitzgerald. Oh, man, it is wide. It's not Wednesday because I'd call it Wide Out Wednesday, but yeah, excellent hit there. Austin, oh, my God, you're on fire today, my man. You are starting today off. You eat a big bowl of Wheaties or what? Charles Nelson says, all right, enough of that. Back to this basketball single. Gosh darn it. Which, again, look, I can't disagree with him.
Yeah, we could get a Chase Wheel spin out of it. See this basketball series begin. Just like the conference finals have begun. And the finals will, I don't know, depending on how quickly we get through this basketball series, this basketball series might be up until we get to the finals. Although I don't think it's going to last that long.
I don't think it should.
I don't think it's going to last that long, to be honest with you. With 18 headliners on the board, there's no way. But, hey, maybe that just forces our hand to try to do some other kind of basketball thing for the finals, celebrate it a little bit, you know? You never know. It is whatever the break room wants.
Speaking of, particular playoffs that are happening right now, have you taken a stroll through the warehouse lately, Mike?
Do we have a...
Take a look. Go to the Ultimate Autographs Instagram page and take a look at the story I posted yesterday.
Oh.
It's just a hot tease is all. And yeah, Austin replying, he didn't have a big bowl of Wheaties, but he did just have, he had just 4 beers. Just 4 beers. That's a Thursday right there, my man. That's what's up. Hold on, I want to wait for Mike's reaction to this.
Hold on, I gotta.
This is gonna be worth it.
Go.
Get on camera. I want to see this.
Oh,
lean this way. I want you to. Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Wait, I gotta see that again. Oh my. Oh, wow.
Oh my. Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole mess of them in there.
Oh my!
So if you don't already follow us on Instagram.
Look at the background. Okay, all right, I'm sold. You've got my money. Take it.
Yeah.
Although I can't play.
If you want a hot tease, for another particular sport that's in their playoffs right now, check out the Ultimate Autographs story on Instagram. I think on Facebook as well. So yeah, just me being cheeky.
Very nice.
You gotta make a stroll through that break room every once in a while. I gotta remind myself of that.
Absolutely.
If 2 more people buy into that basketball single, old Chucky Nelson will, Chuck Babyface Nelson will close it out. He wants that closer glory all for himself. I think that's what he's doing. But that's just my theory. You could have the closer magic for yourself. And Be Well here, looking to wheel and deal. Cool. Charles, there's 1 spot left. So if you're a man of your word, there's 1 spot left in that single for the basketball. So it's right there. It is right there. And it will also prevent me from using the restroom because I'm not going to go while there's just 1 spot left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't do that. I gotta say, man, I'm loving this table we've got going on this morning, and the only thing that'll increase it to me is
basketball break.
A little basketball, a little hoops action. Man, Aaron Nesmith last night playing like he invented the game.
Yeah, no
like
kidding.
James Naismith, man. What an absolute, it's not like Nesmith is any sort of slouch. He was a real high draft pick for the Celtics some time ago. And he just showed up and showed out. Also, Obi Toppin had a couple banger dunks towards the end of the stretch last night as well against his former team. Every time he said it, I turned to my wife, I said, that had to feel good.
Yeah, no kidding.
That had to feel real good. So, yeah, man, I'm just so in love with playoff sports. I love the phrase, how can you not be romantic about baseball? How can you not be romantic about playoff sports? Truly. Also, yeah, Ty, he has talk, text, and Bluetooth. Enjoys listening. Get tired of music. Hey, I get it, man. That's where that's why I turned to podcasts. I rarely listen to music anymore, and it kind of makes me sad, but also at the same time, it is what it is. It closed out before you could gain that closer magic all for yourself. Well, Charles, that's the risk you take when you play dangerous games. Toppin came through for you there, Ty, or Nesmith? Either way, man, either way. Cool. All right, so we're going to get ready to crack into this first of the basketball series, Beyond the Arc. That's why it's called Beyond the Arc, because the three-point... Man, there's layers to this stuff, y'all. This is the thinking man's break room right here. I'm going to try and get that phrase over. We're the thinking man's break room. Nesmith, there you go, man. 30 points. 30 points. I almost don't want to call it the Nesmith game because I want Nesmith to stay at that level. It being the Nesmith game implies he's going to fall back to where he's always been, which, again, it's not like we don't have that sample size to see, this is just kind of where he is. But you always love to see guys rise to the occasion in the playoffs. You really do. So...
We're getting there. 1 second.
No, you're good. I know you got to build the break page for it. So
we'll go with this. How about that?
And of course, it's not a football break, so it's got our wacky divisions.
There's that. And there we go. We are ready.
All right. So if you are in that basketball single, please go ahead and drop me. Where's my... Go ahead and drop me a box number or a wheel request. Charles Nelson, Tanya Nerzarovsky, Donovan Navarro, Ryan Murray, Raymond Harden, Mark McAdams, or Austin Steinke. Please hit me with a box number or wheel request or a correction on how to pronounce your name. Hit me with those phonetics. Charles Wilson with the wheel. We're going to the wheel. All right. To the random wheel. Here we go. Spinning. Spinning, spinning, and spinning, spinning. Box number 28. 28 in the basketball. Starting from that back end. There we go. Save. All right. And let's go ahead and grab our names. We're going to randomize, and then we're going to take our time going through these divisions. Nozovsky. Tanya Nozovsky. Let's do it. Let's go. Man, I love just absolutely crushing a pronunciation. Like, it just feels good in the bones. You know what I mean? All right, 8 times on the randomization. 8 times. Oh, wow. We're coming up on 11 o'clock.
We are. We've been moving.
Oh, I love when it's a show in the morning where it's like, oh, yeah, time doesn't really matter. You know?
Yeah.
Just go until our next shift comes in.
We're here until we're not.
8 times on the randomizer. Here we go. And again, we're going to take our time on these divisions because they are atypical compared to how we normally rock them with football. Good luck, everybody. We have Ryan Murray in the Lakers and Warriors spot, so some heavy hitters there. Charles Nelson, the 76ers and Atlanta Hawks, not too bad. Hawks fan, Charles, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Could be another Charles, but if my memory, my Swiss cheese whole brain memory serves correct, but feel free to correct me. 28. Tanya has the Celtics and Knicks, who just faced off. If you haven't watched, seek out Side Talk on social media channels, and watch the reaction of Knicks fans after Bing Bong. The Knicks owe Side Talk so much money in like marketing, like free marketing. They make it look so much fun to be a Knicks fan. It's ridiculous. Phoenix Suns and the Detroit Pistons. A lot of great names I could think of from those two. Hawks fans, boom, there you go. And I'm wearing, there we go. Got my Suns going on right there. Mark McAdams, you got the Jazz, Spurs, and Kings. Dude, I can't wait for our first Wemby. I don't know if we've already had a Wemby yet or not. And I know he's like a Fanatics signature guy, I think. But boy, that's going to be exciting. Heat, Houston Rockets, and the Chicago Bulls, Donovan Navarro. Mark McAdams, you also have the Mavs, Bucks, and Supersonics, which means we're going to get some Seattle action up in here. That's very fun. And Austin, you are rounding us out with the Clippers, Blazers, and Hornets. Oh, man. I hear the Blazers are for sale, and they're actually accepting Ultimate Autographs gift cards for the franchise.
There you go. Yeah.
Here we go. Box number 28. First box out of our basketball series. Everybody that is listed here on the screen is also going to get entered in to our top spot drawing. The winner of that drawing will receive $5 gift cards for every three-pointer made in the finals. It's insane. All right, we're gonna have a basketball.
Ooh,
we got a rock.
I like that already.
Ooh, all right. Let me find a card here. But all right. Ooh. Oh man. So I always love like you can get that early barometer of how out of control a series is going to be by the unphotoed names.
Ooh.
And right here is one of the most legendary names in the history of the sport. With the inscription. Extra letters means extra money, y'all. for the San Antonio on the Spurs ball. San Antonio Spurs, the Iceman, George Gervin, legend of the league. ABA, I'm talking. George Gervin. Get out of town. That's going to be Mark McAdams with the San Antonio Spurs right there. Iceman, George Gervin. Where's my George Gervin right here? Give me my George Gervin. Obviously, a Hall of Famer, 12-time All-Star, 7 times All-NBA, 2 times All-ABA, 4 times scoring champion in the league, All-Rookie,
Wow.
All-Star MVP, all-time team, the 75th anniversary team, San Antonio legend, incredible hit there, the Iceman, George Gervin. And just because he's not a photoed headliner doesn't mean he's not going to make my table.
Oh, nice.
Because right here, we put respect on a Hall of Famer legend's name, like George the Iceman Gervin. Are you kidding me? Iceberg Slim, the point machine. There you go. Congratulations, Mark. And again, not a headliner. We still got 18 headliners out of 29 boxes, but this is a prime example of the caliber of names that you'll be locking in with, in addition to getting in on the Chase wheel spin already. You see, you got the Beckett certification there on the back. Yeah, so we're also going to have everyone entered not just into the top spot drawing for the $5 a pop gift card for every 3-pointer made in the finals, but you're also going to be in the Chase wheel spin. Whenever we get to that in this show.
Very nice hit indeed.
I'm gonna put this here
I was gonna say, yeah, for the aesthetic pleasers.
Aesthetics. And let me go ahead and run down that for you, Austin, in the minis. Who we have left in the minis? We got 13 boxes left, 8 headliners. Those headliners are Roger Staubach, Jim Kelly on a Buffalo slate, Eric Dickerson, Warren Moon on an action green, action green Seahawks, Luke Kuechly, as well as Michael Vick, Chad Johnson, and Sam Laporta in the minis. That's who's left in the minis. Here we go. Mark McAdams.
Very nice, guys.
So glad we did a basketball break.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, those names are also entered into the Chase wheel spin.
Fantastic.
So if we don't have anything else to break, then we will go ahead and get to that.
$53 got Mark McAdams, and he bought in twice, so 106 if you want to throw it all together. But it just took one spot to win. Hall of Famer George Gervin. Top 75 anniversary team. Top 75 players of all time. Right there. The Iceman. Iceberg Slim. Fantastic. Austin, did you buy a personal? By perchance. Because he's calling for a box in the minis.
Yes, he just did.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Hold on, I was getting those Chase wheelspin names in there. There we go. All right, yeah. All right, so.
I get a freaking UTI.
Oh gosh, let's hope not.
Breaking all these boxes, keep me from the restroom. But you know what? I'll do it for you. I'll do it for our lovely viewers and customers, because y'all the best in the business. 28. Yeah, let me just go grab that. Make sure that we have it. Pretty sure we do.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Oh, it's nice to get up.
All right, that is
All right, and again, thanks for playing everybody there in the in that basketball. Feel free to hop back in there. $53 again for the single. It's almost too good of a deal. Love these microfiber cloths. Let me take that off the ticker. Mike, what should I do for lunch today? I got to hang around in the area because I got another show later tonight, but
Food.
it's a good idea. I went to that, I got lunch yesterday at that Del Ria's Chicken Basket.
Oh, I've heard that's
Nearby?
very good. Yeah, I think I've had it one time. Yeah.
Pretty good. Got the, it's like a country style buffet. Solid. Real solid fried chicken and all the fixins. Here we go, Austin, for your mini personal. This is going to take us down to 12 boxes in the minis, even us back up. That's going to be nice. Ooh. Oh, this is real nice. Oh, hot dang. And it's got the Schwartz Sports memorabilia. Say that 5 times fast. Schwartz Sports on the Jags golden slate with the, it's like some action green ink right there. Mark Brunell. First quarterback in the history of the franchise there, Mark Brunell for the Jags. He dealt out some heartbreak on my Dolphins in the playoffs one particular time. Mark Brunell, man. Jags legend, Mark Brunell. Fantastic. He got that franchise off for an expansion team. Pretty good start. Mark Brunell did.
Yeah.
You know, better than Chris Weinke did for the Panthers. We could say that confidently, right?
Very
He
nice.
had Tony Baselli blocking for him, you know. He was doing the dang thing. Thrown to Jimmy Smith, Fred Taylor. Do I love those early Jags teams? All right, Mikey, where we at, dude? How we looking?
We are fairly wide open at the moment. We have a couple buy-ins into the vault.
Okay.
We have a couple buy-ins to the practice squad double and the basketball double. But everything else is for the taking.
All right. Well, the field of play is at your fingers. Let's figure out where we're gonna go with this. Yeah, man. There's still so much good stuff out there. Like we've barely scratched the surface of these series. So if you want to keep rocking and rolling, by all means, I would love to do that. I know Mike would love to do that. We're here. We're geared up. We're ready to go. Properly caffeinated on my end, even though I got these hiccups for some reason right now. We will be here as late as 12:45 for you, baby. Yeah, we'll hang out here as long as you got us rocking and rolling. I'm gonna go ahead, since it always quite often seems to be the case. Whenever I leave the room, there tends to be some movement. So I am gonna finally go make my rip stop. Mike, you good to hang out here?
Yeah.
Babysit the kids?
I don't know if they need much babysitting. They might be babysitting me. Might be the other way around.
All right.
They're gonna sit here.
Right. What's that?
They're gonna sit here and they're gonna be like, "All right, Mike, like let's take the next box off the shelf. Let's break."
You're gonna be like, Dad's gone.
Yeah.
Do we have cookies? Can you open this box for free?
So yeah, guys, I mean, we're coming down to the end of a lot of different series, which means we're going to be opening up a lot of new series as soon as we close them out. So like I was saying earlier, the vault, 2 headliners to go. That would be Edgerrin James and no, excuse me, that's the Diamonds. Vault headliners would be George Kittle on that authentic, and then secondary headliner Jameson Williams, and that is 2 headliners in 3 remaining boxes. As soon as we close that out, we grab the other vault that I accidentally almost grabbed earlier today, thinking we were already closed out. And then we have the practice squad that is down to just 2 boxes. It is a double because somebody has bought in, but the good news is there's a headliner in there. So that's why it'll probably stay a double. And that'll be great for both you and the fact that somebody's going to hit something in the end more, and somebody's going to hit a headliner. So that's Warren Sapp in the practice squad, still available. In the diamonds that I accidentally went over, those are the two headliners, Edgerrin James and Antonio Gates. Two headliners, 3 boxes. And remember, everything in the diamonds is authentic or better. So we don't know what the Antonio Gates is on, but we know that Edgerrin James is on an authentic. The jerseys, 2 headliners in 6 boxes. That would be Mike Ditka, the coach. Speaking of the coach, the Blackhawks have just officially announced that they have hired Jeff Blashill as their head coach replacement. So I don't know if it moves the needle a whole lot for me. That's kind of like a okay, like let's see how he does type of move. But you have the coach. The other coach is Mike Ditka in those jerseys. He's also in there with Nico Collins, so you can get a current hit as well in there. So 6 boxes, 2 headliners. And the minis were coming down. We just did one more, so we're down to 12. And that was not a headliner. So we still have those 8 headliners in 12 boxes. That's a great ratio. That's 2/3 of the minis are headliners. So jump on in there.
Man, for having just dropped a bunch of series, these ratios are rock solid, man. Jerseys, 6 boxes left, 2 headliners. But the diamonds, 2 headliners, Edge James and Antonio Gates, 3 boxes left. The vault, are we doing anything with that vault, or are we just playing it straight?
Nope, we got plenty of headliners in there. We got the George Kittle still. So those
the George Kittle on the Eclipse looking, not the Eclipse, the Lunar. It would go nice on the table with this Dolphins Eclipse. I'll tell you that right now. Bring this back closer to me. What is this doing far away from me?
I knew you were going to say something about that.
I needed it back by me. What else do we got? Practice squad, 2 boxes left. That Warren Sapp's still floating out there. I gotta see what he signed on. Team and item. Mike was just talking about those minis, 12 and 8 left in there, 12 boxes, 8 headliners. And then, our black and blue, 27 boxes left, 19 headliners. Let's just go over that again, man, because look at these. This is boom. This is the only headliner that we pulled out of that so far, actually. The other was, y'all know how the half and half works. So let me hop on back on the break sheet. Let's do a little top to bottom rundown. It is, we're creeping up on quarter past the hour. It is 11:12 a.m. Central Standard Time here in Chicagoland, Illinois, live from the UA break room for UA in the AM, a little ripping and sipping, a little waking and breaking, a little wakey, eggs and breaky with Rip and Mike. We've been having a heck of a time with you here this morning. Absolutely loving it today here across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Let's check out the live break page. Let's do a quick little recap rundown. All of these headliners left in basketball. 29 boxes left. We just broke one. All the headliners left here. The Lions' share of these jerseys are licensed. The Cade Cunningham, big breakout year this year. Cade Cunningham on the licensed Pistons. Karl Malone, mailman, it's Thursday, so he delivers on a licensed jersey. Dirk Nowitzki on a licensed Dallas jersey right there. One of the most beautiful jerseys of that era. Hakeem Olajuwon, not on a licensed jersey, as you can see, but a really cool custom The Dream jersey. Hakeem The Dream Olajuwon, NBA champ right there, MVP. Hakeem Olajuwon, absolute legend of the sport. Paul Pierce, that's also a licensed jersey, as well as the Clyde Drexler. And then Shaq, it's a custom jersey, but some Shaq laundry, man. You can never go wrong with any Shaq anything, honestly. You got that KG, Kevin Garnett, replica Larry O'Brien, the LOB. You got Allen Iverson on the Funko Pop. And then on the basketballs, we've already hit the Iceman, George Gervin, is an and more monster, not even an unphotoed headliner. Austin is asking if his Shady McCoy was authentic or rep. We didn't hit a Shady McCoy. This may be in a prior show. A little more detail there, Austin. But thank you very much for thinking to ask.
That was last night at 6.
Okay.
Austin's LaShawn McCoy wasn't authentic.
There you go. Full size authentic. What'd that come out of?
That came out of the Diamond series.
Nice. And again, that just goes to show you the caliber of name and Shady McCoy, no chump by any stretch of the imagination. He's an and more monster, may I say. Speaking of monsters, Steve Nash, 2-time MVP, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, true luminary of the game, Dwayne Wade, my guy, Flash. Did you see the podcast he did where he's just holding his finals MVP trophy the whole time?
Oh my God. Yeah, I did actually see clips of that. Yeah.
He's the best. Dame time. Damian Lillard, James Harden. Talk about like two of those Western Conference dudes that are just like, just had incredible moment after moment. James Harden, MVP. Damian Lillard, just playoff legend. And Tyrese Maxey on that like City Edition. I love these City Edition balls that we got. We had Trae Young in the 1 and 4. And then we got Maxey here, who he really had to shoulder a lot of the load for Philly this year, and good on him for it on that City of Brotherly Love City Connect in the basketball, as well as Tyler Hero, Tony Parker, and Dominique Wilkins in the unphotoed headliners. In addition, every spot you purchase in the basketball series Beyond the Arc gets you an entry into a drawing where the winner for every 3-pointer made during the finals gets $5 in UA cash. So we've done the math. If last year there were 104 3-pointers made in last year's finals, which only went to 5 games, that would have been a $520 UA gift card. So in addition, it's also our Chase Wheelspin today. So even more opportunities at UA gift cards. I don't know what else to tell you. Don't say we don't give opportunities at gift cards. And the black and blue. Before we, start to kind of maybe wind down, talk about our hits of the show, do our Chase Wheelspin.
Yeah.
I want to do this black and blue one more time. And then pretty much running down everything. Everything else is in the spots where we know they're going to be. Again, minis, 12 boxes, 8 headliners. Diamonds, 3 boxes, 2 headliners. Vault, 3 boxes, 2 headliners. Practice squad, 2 boxes, 1 headliner. Y'all know the score. Who's left in the vault? Gerard would like to know. The vault, George Kittle on the Lunar Authentic. George Kittle on that Lunar Authentic right there. And Jameson Williams in the unphotoed headliners. So that's who's left in the vault. 2 out of 3 boxes. Those are our headliners. In the half and half double. So this all but one of these videoed headliners are available. This Larry Fitz we pulled. So that one's not there. But the Baker Mayfield on this really, really creative and unique Bucks helmet. You got the color match ink, got the color match visor. Ooh, I didn't notice this the first time. That's a Nike visor right there. Love it. When we get some name brand visors, sometimes you see an Oakley. It's the first time seeing a Nike for me personally. Looking good. You got that old creamsicle. You got the swashbuckler. You got all sorts of Bucks history and representation on this helmet for Baker, lay touchdown maker. Austin. My Vikings guy. Skull. Jay Jettas. Justin Jefferson on the full chrome Speed Flex. Common will be the first one to tell you the Speed Flex, the chrome Speed Flexes are the most expensive out there. Yeah, I know you sees it. I gotta say it. It's my job. So yeah, you got this chrome. You got the two-tone between that and the face mask right there. We got the color match visor. Justin Jefferson, perhaps the league's best wide receiver here on the chrome. What's that in? That's in the half and half. The half and half black and blue. I like to call our black and blue series our dented can series because there's supposedly blemishes. Is the moss in there too? Yeah, dog, you know the moss is in there. I'm going to drop that double link in there for you because that's what you need. You need that right now for the opportunity to double up. You get in that NFC North, you can double up on that Jefferson and this Randy Moss right here. It's got that sort of softer touch. It's got sort of the purple in the front, and it kind of lightens up gradient style towards the back. Much different vibe to this Speed Flex, but still another chrome Speed Flex. Gorgeous, the value through the roof. And again, you're a Vikings fan. You got the chance to double up on two of the best wide receivers in the history. Boy, I would love to see Chris Carter in there too, but I haven't even seen Chris Carter come through the room. So not too bad. If I do say so myself, you got Randy Moss and Justin Jefferson. Oh, what a double up that would be. Bo Jackson. Someone was asking for Bo earlier in the show. Bo Show. This is a really, really interesting, unique version of the Speed Flexes here. Haven't seen these yet until this series, and we have two that look like this. It's got this kind of like rose. It's not even like a rose gold, but it's real striking. It's got kind of like a frosted vibe to it as well. Bo Jackson took up all the space he could in that sweet spot. I love it so much there on the Raiders. And here's that other one. We got Emmitt Smith on the Cowboys version of this right here. And again, this is stunning. Sears Home. What other jerseys are there minus the headliners? There's 6 boxes. 2 of them are headliners. And that's all I can tell you. There you go, Austin. Grabbing 2 spots in there. Make your own luck, my man. Just sold your Bears jersey to your buddy, so you get in. That's how you play the game, dude. I'll talk about it ad nauseum till I'm blue in the face. Like, use your winnings, the stuff that you aren't putting into your personal collection. That is the fuel to fire the rest of your collection. And especially if it's it's got to feel even so much better if it's a rival too. Oh, that's got to feel good. One of them, Mike Singletary rep last week. There you go. We want winners, and you took that winner, and you parlay in it, man. That's how you do it. I also talk a lot about the way you there's traders out there who could start with like a paperclip and end up with a Bugatti. It's a very similar kind of leveling up. And also, offloading stuff because space is a real issue. Here's that LaDainian Tomlinson on that kind of gradient. Again, the chrome Speed Flexes in here are also just out of control and many. Beautiful LT signature right on that sweet spot. Again, they're learning how to take up, they're really learning how to utilize that sweet spot, and I love to see it. On that Chargers, real flashy lid right there. And then also, another chrome, beautiful Speed Flex. Kurt Warner, greatest show on turf, the American underdog. Again, I'll love to see it. They must be watching the show. They must be listening. They must be getting our feedback because you got Kurt Warner. Come on, give it to me on the front. Taking up a lot of that good real estate there on that sweet spot. Love to see it. And then unphotoed, Warren Sapp, Marcus Allen, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts. We got a Drake London. Our first box was a Drake London Speed Flex minus Kyle Pitts. So, again, more letters, mo letters, mo money. Yep. Eric Dickerson, who always loads it up with inscriptions, and James Harrison. That is everyone in the all the headliners in the just the black and blue half and half, or as I like to call it, the ampersand special. Again, never any duds in the diamonds. Still have that Edgerrin James on the Salute to Service 1.0. We also have Edge on a 2.0 in another series. So that's a great opportunity to start a collection there. That's in the diamonds, as well as Hall of Famer this year, Antonio Gates, one of the best tight ends to ever do it in the game. One of the best of his generation, Antonio Gates. In the vault, we still have that George Kittle. On the lunar right there. Beautiful, beautiful lunar. Matte finish. Absolutely gorgeous. As well as Jameson Williams, unphotoed. And practice squad. 2 boxes left in this. One of my favorite price points on the break page. 98 and a double would close that out. We get that new practice squad up in here too. Sweet. $49 for the single. Still got that Warren Sapp. Don't know what he's on. Don't know if it's a helmet, slab, jersey, don't know, football. that's what we love about the Mixer series. And then of course,
I don't believe we have the single up. Is that single up over there?
that's the double I'm looking at right there.
Because I think you said it in a single, but I was like, I just have the double up.
Okay, so it's just the double up. We got one sold into there. Great, that makes sense. And jerseys, Sears Home was asking about the jerseys. We have the Ditka and the Collins left of our headliners. Every other headliner has been hit. There's only 6 boxes left, so decent odds of grabbing either the Ditka or the Collins or someone else you didn't even know you were looking for. So many times we've seen a jersey come out and go, oh, this is great. Didn't know they were in here, but I would more than happily welcome them and this piece into our collection. 12 boxes left in the minis, 8 headliners, great odds of hitting in there. It's always a double in the minis. We still got that Roger Staubach, Jim Kelly on the slate, Warren Moon on the action green, and Eric Dickerson and Luke Kuechly, as well as none of the unphotoed headliners have been hit yet. Michael Vick, Chad Johnson, and Sam Laporta. Again, ne'er a schlub to be cited. Cool. So that's what's up on the page. So either you want to flood us before we sign off, or you want to pre-fill a couple of spots, a couple of breaks for our guys coming in for the noon show. Either way you want to slice it, that is what is on the menu. Basketball's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah.
Cool. Mike, let me get here. Mike, hit of the show, man. What are we looking at here? How you feeling? I mean, this is I'm pretty happy with what we got. They're not all headliners, but they're all bangers, and that's without a doubt.
This is a really, really tough one because we don't see a whole lot of Drake London.
We don't.
And you did say, we have a little bit of appreciation for, we get a lot of these specialty helmets in here, but the classics, right?
It's nice to be reminded of the classics.
Yeah. I'm going to put your Duper Brothers at 5.
Fair.
Which is tough because I do love the coloring and I do love the fact that it's a dual signature.
It's sick.
But we don't get basketballs a whole lot, so I'm going to put that a little bit higher here on the Gerwin. And then I'm going to go, I just talked about appreciating the classics, but I am still going to put this at 3, the Drake London. My 2 and my 1. Very, very, very tough decision here. We talked about pulling a lot of Eagles. I'm going to put A.J. Brown at number 2.
Look at all these birds we got in the front.
Right? Yeah. Falcon, Eagle, Cardinal. Yeah, I'm going to put the Eagle at number 2. I'm going to put A.J. Brown at number 2 because it didn't come with the book included. And I'm just kidding. But also, I've seen A.J. Brown in here before. It's a beautiful ripped speed flex. Don't get me wrong. But I love like the neon coloring of or like the glow of the Cardinal.
That's the better way to put it. I've been saying neon. It is more of a glow to it.
Yeah, I really love. It's almost like it's on the side of a.
I believe if you were in
club.
Photoshop, you'd be the setting you would be messing with is like the inner glow.
Yeah. I really love that. We don't see Larry Fitzgerald or
outer,
Cardinals
honestly.
too often here in the break room. Love the red visor. That pairs nicely with the white and the black, but then you also got just like I said, the logo on that is just absolutely sick.
It's really, really cool.
That's gonna be my number 1, but I promise you, AJ Brown is right up there with him.
No, Tanya, you didn't miss the chase. We're just gonna do our hits of the show, and then we're gonna roll right into our chase.
Yeah.
And yes, Austin, 2 of those are yours.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that I ranked.
Speaking of a maniacal laugh. Did you listen to the call of that Halliburton shot at the end of regulation from the game last night?
No. So I was actually at the gym.
Okay.
And everybody paused what they were doing in the gym to watch the last 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Or not 12 minutes, 12 seconds.
Sure.
And then when that happened, everybody was like, oh, all right, get one more set in before overtime starts. And then, you were getting the one set in, but you were watching the replay of the but they had music playing. So
okay.
I was like, oh.
Go back if you get a chance and pull up the call because Harlan does a great call on it, but after the call, Reggie Miller's just laughing maniacally. It is hilarious.
That's awesome.
I highly recommend going to seek that out. All right, here's what I got. 5-1, Letterman style, top 5. We got Drake London. I'm going to go with number 5. It's a beautiful speed flex. Your current Falcons design there. But still a greenhorn in the league here. Going to need to see, and I know he can do it, more out of Drake London. He's got a heck of a career ahead of him, but it's still ahead of him.
Yeah.
Next up, I got to keep it real. All right. I know I'm a homer, and I'm fine with that. But I'm going to go with the Dolphins on the eclipse. This may come as a surprise. But I say that for 2 reasons. One, we got so many speed flexes out here. Got to respect the speed flexes. 2, as I love the white pens they used, and I love that it's dual signed by the Marx brothers, Duper and Clayton. Unless you have it spinning, you'll have to make choices. You know what I mean?
Right.
Choices must be made. Or unless you have it like on a display, where people can like walk around it or something like that. But I can see it presenting problems. Also, by the way, I said it the other day, and I mean it. Tag us in your collection setups. We're interested. I want to steal ideas. Iceman George Gervin on the ball. Whenever we get a legend like that in the room, especially for hoops, I'm gonna weight that a little bit higher than most probably would, because I love that. It's not the beautiful sport, but it is gorgeous. And then I'm gonna go with AJ Brown for similar reasons. It's gonna go Drake, AJ, and then Larry. We have the full book on Fitzgerald's career. Tanya, that Larry Fitz went to Austin. Mr. Stanky Buds there. Everything you said about this Larry Fitzgerald, just absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. And again, we don't get him in the room that often, so it's always nice to see him when we get in there. So that's my list. Drake, Marx Brothers, Iceman, AJ, Larry Fitz. Excellent show today.
I like it.
We still have our Chase wheel spin to go. Just one set of names, as we only did the basketball break once, just the single, which is, hey, 'twas your will. But let's go ahead and figure out who is going to be in the spin. In the spin. All right. We got, this is everyone that was in that basketball single. Charles Nelson, Tanya. Oh, wait. Let me get back here. Tanya Nazovsky. Tanya Nazovsky. I'm gonna embed it into this brain. Tanya, he's looking for Vikings. Charles, Tanya, Donovan, Ryan, Raymond, Mark, and Austin. Let's randomize 8 times. And if Austin wins yet another gift card,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'll scream a little bit. Here we go. As we just cross the bottom of the hour. Tanya. Oh, hey, boom. There it is. I forgot his top spot draw. Tanya Nazovsky. Top spot. Tanya, let us know. Let us know where you want us to start on the wheel. I'll start at 1, but I'll start wherever you wish me to begin the spin that you are in. I'll give you a little moment here. I mean, there's so many numbers to choose from.
Right.
1, 2, 3. There's also 4, 5.
I think 6 is there too, yeah.
Yeah, jump in, Mike. Jump in.
Maybe even 7?
3.
She says 3. All right.
Which, that's one of the numbers we named.
It was there. It was one of the numbers you said.
Man,
yeah.
that's awesome. All right, let me just move ever so slightly on this wheel.
You can enlarge it if you need to. I find that helps me.
There we go.
Get
That's a
to
good
it,
3. All right. And we spin. Looking for big money for you here, Tanya. All right. Hey, that'll chip away at a jersey break right there. $18.
18? All right.
Hey, I wouldn't shake a stick at a $10 jersey break. That, and again, don't forget, it's Thirsty Jersey Thursday. So, Tanya, there you go. Thank you so much for hopping back in today. Truly, ray of sunshine here in the break room, in the chat. So thank y'all so much for tuning in, having a fantastic Thursday morning show with us. Man, this show is like a shot of adrenaline right in my butt. Is that where adrenaline goes? What's up, Mike?
I think so. One last note, especially because we have Tanya in here. I know you wanted to get that address from us.
Oh, yes.
Email our customer service is what they told me to do. Pass on to you. Oh, yep. She said still need an address. I got you. I'm doing it right here. So yeah, email our customer service. Let me one more time drop that contact link here in the chat. They said to reach out to us, and then they'll reach back out to you with an address, just to keep it, a secret. No, I'm just kidding. Just to keep privacy purposes, of course, your email, our email, and also
We're not trying to dox anyone out here.
Yeah,
you know?
no. Actually, I believe on that page, the address is right there.
Oh,
So, I mean, yeah, that's us. If you want to ship
is
it
that
there.
our current address?
Yeah, it is our current address.
Great.
Yeah. So honestly, there it is. I guess I could have dropped it in the chat.
Well,
if it's
yeah,
on
you've
the-
dropped the link, and the link has the address. in
Yeah.
there,
So here, I'll drop it in the chat.
Now,
I don't know if I can. Oh,
y'all
there's commas. There we go.
Be cool, okay? Don't send us like glitter bombs or anything
Yeah.
like that. Okay, be cool. Don't. All right, maybe send like Robbie a glitter bomb or something like that. You know, be cool though. All right. Don't
Robbie
send,
will love the ticker tape.
don't
bomb,
send
But
Ricky full water balloons.
yeah, right. Like what? But there we go.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day is just trying to think of awful things that you can actually send. Hey, thank you also. I mean, your address is on every box that gets delivered. Not a secret. That is also.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't want to. I don't. Privacy reasons. I didn't know if that was a-okay to drop.
Wasn't sure what the SOP was, the standard operating procedure. But
Yeah.
here's the SOP as we SO sign off. Just want to say one more time, thank y'all to everyone out there watching in the chat, engaging, chatting us up, buying into the spots, winning the breaks, all that good stuff. Y'all are the best in the business, and you make every morning a ding-dang delight here for Mike and myself. Thank y'all. Thank our wonderful staff here at Ultimate Autographs, from shipping to the warehouse to marketing team to socials. Speaking of socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You get a signature club points for following us, for crying out loud. So go get some free points for that. You also get some hot teases on stuff that's not even in the room yet. Didn't know that was a spendable
I think she meant
address.
sendable.
Sendable.
Yeah.
There we go.
Same reason along the same lines as to why I was like, I don't know if I could give our address or
Yeah.
if I give a PO box or whatever. So
And now
yeah,
we know.
we're
That's
all
how you
good.
learn.
We're all good in the hood.
Thanks for the company. Thanks for the company from you, Ty. Thank you so much. And yeah, be sure to follow us. And then of course, the bread and butter, the kit and caboodle, the whole salami.
Me.
Mike Napolitano. No.
I was like, wait, were you actually going to be?
The break room.
Yeah.
It is. We are live here every day, so many times a day. Good in the hood, Michael Vasquez says. 9 o'clock, noon, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Sometimes we go wild on Fridays. You never know. Keep it locked to those social channels, and you will know. Yeah, here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Again, if you're not already following, subscribe. You got all your notifications. Set that up. You're only doing yourself a favor. And lastly, but certainly not least, Mike, you've been phenomenal today. Thank you so much. I feel I've been asking a lot out of you specifically today.
You're
and
good.
you've absolutely crushed it above and beyond. Thank you so much for being the best in the biz, at least to me, in this hour and this day. Any final thoughts?
No, awesome show. Like Rip said, I'm glad everybody was winning prizes and also having a great time here in the chat with all that company. So congratulations, everybody.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thanks, everybody watching out there. Keep it locked here for the shows for the rest of the day. Until then, I'm Rip Camelucci. That's Mike Napolitano. I'm going to turn this camera off so I